Good morning, everyone. It's a hot, sunny summer day with a perfectly blue sky. We're already in the mid-80s and it's going to be plenty warm. Let's just leave it there. I'm watching my cardinals this morning. They're such a pretty bird. Good morning, Gray. Good morning. Hi. How's my sweetheart doing? Huh? How's my sweetheart? Come here. Hi. Hello, baby girl. Good girl. Hi. Alright, it's time to brave the outside. I've put it off as long as I can. Morris was up there and then he comes down and then he goes back up again. Silly boy me, I just prance back and forth right here and wait for Mom to set it down, but hi buddy. Say, Mama, don't fuss at me, just love on me. Hand me my food. Hi, bud. Now, just to say, even with all the heat, I'm pulling off hair. He just has so much hair. You know, Marty and Stripe come and go when they want. And actually, they seem to prefer, they seem to prefer outside in the summer instead of the air conditioning. But I'll keep an eye on them this week. And I'm not too worried because up here around the house is not as hot as all of those, you know, doomsday heat forecasts they'll give for the triangle area. And there's lots of shade and the ground sucks the heat out of them pretty good. You're shedding too, bud. Goodness. I'd have to bring the brush out. Well, I am going to pull out the hose while it's in the shade over here at the driveway and water the perennials a little bit and any plant pots that need it. It'll be faster today than going around individually. And I want to stay ahead of it before things get as hard as a rock, because then you can't get anything to absorb any water. Over here today, in the where it's almost shade all the time, is not as urgent. Probably can wait another day. I'll keep an eye on it. I did the first pass and I checked on the side yard. Everything's really still pretty good over there. I pulled a piece of poison ivy out of the ground, so I had to go inside and scrub my left hand pretty good. It was mixed in with some beautyberry seedlings that needed to be pulled up. I'm almost done. I'm hiding out in the shade for a minute while I fill the watering cans. I brought up the A app and asked her to turn on the garden for 15 minutes because it had timed out on me one time already, and that works so great. Thanks, Donnie. I took off some of the birds and butterflies and kind of just set them down to the back, and I did go ahead and put some 4th of July stuff on the tree. These little cats are so cute. I wish the person that did them did want a slight variation or something to put on there, but anyway, it's as dressed up as it's going to be, I guess. You know, I might always come back and add something, but we are going to get out and walk, but we're driving the pogo loop first.
We are?
Enjoying the air-cooled seat.
We're going to get out and walk? Is that what we're going to do?
Well, not here, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to walk here in the sun.
It's toasty out there.
It's 94 at the house.
Yeah, it says 91 in the car. And I would tell y'all folks, it's warm out there.
Well, it was only 33 minutes and 0.54 miles, but that was enough out there in the heat. It was. We got at least 50 aluminum cans, which we crush and take to the recycle center. We give them to somebody collecting, but, you know, we just dump them in the right place at the landfill. And a couple big bags of trash and one partial rubber tire. So it was, in case they come and mow in the next few days, because it's getting tall again, they won't run over all of those cans and shred them, which is kind of important. As it was, we picked up quite a few shredded cans too, but we're going up to Harris Teeter now and gonna enjoy the cool seats. And you know, hey, we weren't slugs today. We got out there. There's some days of the year you just can't. you just can't do too much. So it is what it is. Besides, I had, with the water in this morning and up and down the hill in the front yard, I already had some little bit of exercise. Well, since we came in from trash and groceries and heat, we've been resting and watching YouTubes. Don's also been watching his eyelids. I've been working on yesterday's video. So excited about the Robotaxi launch. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Elon was in the control room and he looked happy, which is always good to see. And congrats to the engineering team. I said I knew they would know if they were ready or not. And it seems like it's going well. And it's just super exciting. We have a nice piece of meat. We always have a piece of meat, right? Coming out of the oven here in a bit. I'm going to work on a Lego set for a few minutes with my trusty helper. This is a carousel ride. I thought it looked rather patriotic with the red, white, and blue. And I don't know if I'll get it all done or not because I'm running out of runway here time-wise before the meat's done. But I'm going to start working on it anyway. I got through the first 2 bags. A whale, a cute car, fire engine, a swan, and a pirate ship or a sailboat. It's coming along nicely. I might do the 3rd and final bag after I eat, but it's time to eat. Well, it's all done. It does spin, and it's hard to spin one-handed though, but there's a little gear down there. And it has a sticker that matches the ride that's underneath it. So, like the whale, that's pretty cool. And lots of nice gold tone accents. And it's just a fun little build. It came with a sticker and a 5-cent coin and a lollipop and a camera and a bird. So it's pretty cool. Right, nighttime is pretty cool. She goes, I stayed out of your way just as long as I could, Mom. Hi. You're a good girl.